Hey guys, it is Quincy back with another set of books to show you. These are books that we like to use in our homeschooling when we are teaching writing. They are the Illustrated Grammar and Punctuation, your Not Your Everyday Illustrated Thesaurus, and the Usborne Creative Writing Book. So here are some things I love. So this Grammar and Punctuation, we actually have a great writing program that we use for teaching this, but this is really nice for the older kids who aren't still doing the writing program to get a little refresher and just to learn in a fun way and be gently reminded of like where to put their commas and how to use apostrophes and those kind of things that sometimes we slip up on. It talks about modal verbs. There's just, any writing thing you can think of, it's in here. Prepositions. So some of the fun stuff, some of the not so fun stuff, relative clauses. So I would say this is really good for I would probably say like ages 10 and up, just based on what my kids have done. This is about writing with style. So just a fun book to teach grammar and punctuation. And like as you can see in there, the illustrations are beautiful. So like the kids love reading this and they don't really think, oh, I'm learning it. They don't use it like a reference book the way we used to think of reference books. They use it like a fun book. Okay, the next one, I really adore this book. This is again the Not Your Everyday Illustrated Thesaurus. So when I was a kid growing up writing, I would be typing on Word and I would highlight a word and hit Shift F7. Is that what it was? I think it was Shift F7 to get the thesaurus to come up and to pull up another word. Well, I'm not letting my kids do all that. I'm making them actually look it up in a book because I wish that I would have. It would have really helped my vocabulary when I'm speaking, not just finding a quick word on the computer. So the way this works is there are a whole bunch of words on the page. So I'm looking at the word squash, and it says you can use your foot to squash it. And the words underneath it are crush, crumple, and flatten. So these are like action words, night words. So if your child is not a great speller, I have especially one child who really struggles, they can come and look it up and look at the page like, okay, yes, I'm looking for a word that I would use at night, or that kind of thing to help find it easier. Underground words, in the air. So, the graphics are pretty, it's fun, and it doesn't feel like work. The way it did when we were kids and we had to go to a thesaurus, that felt like work. So this is just super easy. So, and it points out the different things, like this is the basket of a hot air balloon, and an airship, parachute, I'm sure all the kids know that. But if you're looking for different words for glide, you could use drift, float, hover, sail. So just a way to get your kids using a little bit different words. Okay, and then last but not least, it is the Usborne Creative Writing Book, okay? And this one I really like for my daughter, who, her writing program this year is all about history, American history, and it's not one she loves. But you know what? We just needed to clump those subjects together, and this is how we've done it. And she's gotten through it, but hasn't been her favorite. So for creative writing, she actually does this for fun. So it gives you a prompt, like it says, bringing characters to life. In real life, people's words and actions tell you something about them. In a similar way, you can give readers an idea about the personality of the characters you write about through what they say and do. This is called characterization. So even though she has learned some of this already, it just puts it into a fun way and it gives a little writing prompt. So it's saying over here on this side, it says, pick a character. Use this page to write about a typical day in the life of a real or fictional character. Include details about your character's appearance, possessions, speech patterns, and relationships with others to help you bring her or him to life. So it's got just a whole ton of these kind of fun writing prompts, and like I said, it doesn't seem like writing work because you're not writing a history paper, you're writing a fun paper. So a good way to learn creative writing. So again, those books are the Usborne Creative Writing Book, the Not Your Everyday Illustrated Thesaurus, and Illustrated Grammar and Punctuation. Alright guys, I will put a link below to these, but go ahead and check them out. And if you have any questions, just pop them below in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!